Feeling overwhelmed by all the things you should be doing? Drink more water, meditate, take your vitamins, rest, exercise, and don't forget to breathe. It can feel like a full-time job just trying to take care of yourself. But what if self-care didn't have to be another thing on your to-do list? That's where habit stacking comes in. Work helpful habits into things that you are already doing. Let's talk through 7 gentle ways you can habit stack to make everyday life a little bit easier. My name's Larissa, and this is the Concussion Crew, where I share tips and tricks for making life a little bit easier so that you are a little less stressed. If you are tired of wellness advice that feels impossible, let's talk about ways we can take care of ourselves that feels kind and not crushing. This one is great for parents. If you are constantly telling your kid to drink water or juice or whatever they want to drink and totally forgetting to drink yourself, one of the ways to maybe combat that is when you tell your child to take a drink, you take a drink too. It is a small act of self-care, but it's one that you can stack onto another caregiver habit. I don't have kids. Something I do is when I refill Libby's water dish in the morning, I fill my water bottle with cool water. That way, I'm not trying throughout the day to remember to go grab a glass of fresh water. I've got my water bottle ready to go. And because I'm doing it at the same time as Libby in the morning, I am more likely to reach for my water bottle. Our brains love patterns. Linking a new habit to something that we automatically already do creates a shortcut. That's why this works. It takes less effort over time to remember that every hour on the hour I need to go to the kitchen and have a glass of water than it does to say, I'm going to fill up my water bottle and just make sure that I've got it with me throughout the day. Something that I've been working on with my neurological rehab team has been my balance. It's important to me to be able to walk without my cane again. Doing balance exercises while brushing your teeth means that for 2 minutes, twice a day, you've got the perfect chance to add in some vestibular or balance retraining if you're recovering from a brain injury, or even if you're not recovering from a brain injury. If stretching is something that you need to do, try doing some gentle stretches while you're brushing your teeth. Do some squats. Try standing on one foot for 30 seconds while brushing your teeth. It's hard. And then switch your foot. Switch the hand with which you're brushing your teeth. Even gently shifting your weight from side to side is a good start. If all of that is too much, try standing tall and checking your posture. For 2 minutes, make sure that you're standing up straight, pulling back your shoulders, pulling down your shoulder blades, and work on your posture, which will help your balance. Now, balance work stimulates the brain, especially the cerebellum and the vestibular system. And if you're doing these exercises for 2 minutes, keeping it short, keeping it sweet, is going to help you to avoid overstimulation, especially if your system is already taxed. Number 3, let's add breath work to our hand washing. This one is both sneaky and powerful. We all wash our hands several times a day. Hopefully. Please tell me you're washing your hands, friend. Why not pair that with one full, deep, calming breath? Inhale while you're turning on the water. Exhale while you lather. That's it. If you're feeling anxious or dysregulated, this can be a grounding cue that you hit multiple times a day without needing an app or a timer. It's especially helpful for those of us with sensory overload. Using a familiar routine like hand washing to regulate can feel safer than trying something new, like working in a whole meditation practice. Number 4, do a body check-in while waiting for the microwave. You're heating up lunch What are you doing with those 90 seconds? Instead of reaching for your phone, maybe try this. Scan from head to toe or from toe to head, whatever makes you happy. Am I tense? Am I hungry? Does something hurt? Ask yourself, what do I need most right now? Are you mostly hungry? Do you need just to release a little bit of neck tension? Check in with your body. And this isn't about fixing anything. It's just about awareness, really. A lot of us spend so much energy on just pushing through. We don't even notice our body's cues. Now, you can do this while the coffee's brewing, or while you're waiting for the kettle to boil, or your tea to steep. Find something that you do daily and use the time to check in. Number 5, I take my supplements when I feed Libby. So when you feed your dog, when you feed your cat, when you feed your kids, I know I just compared my cat to your kids. It's fine. I'm sorry. When you pour your coffee, you get the idea. Choose a task that happens already every single day. Something you never forget, like your morning coffee, and piggyback your vitamins or your medication onto that. You can even store your meds near that cue. Leave them on the counter next to the coffee grounds, or move the coffee grounds into the cupboard next to your supplements, so you visually reinforce the connection. This one is especially helpful if you're managing brain fog. External structure means less reliance on memory. If you don't have pets or a solid morning routine, that's fine. You can try stacking your supplements with your evening wind down instead. Put them on your bedside table, or keep them in the bathroom, maybe right after you brush your teeth or right before you brush your teeth. I keep my iron supplements next to my bed on my nightstand, so that when I wake up in the middle of the night and I need to pee, I take my iron pill. Because you're not supposed to have food within 2 hours before or after having your iron supplements. And then I take the rest of my supplements in the morning. I know, it seems weird to tie it into going to pee in the middle of the night, but we do what we can. Stretching while the shower warms up is one of my favorite energy boosters. If your shower takes a minute or two to warm up, use that time for some neck rolls, or some shoulder shrugs, or cat-cow against the wall, or even a gentle twist. We are literally just standing there anyway, right? And a quick stretch can wake up your nervous system, it can improve circulation, and it even reduces stiffness. And for a bonus, it gets your mind and your body aligned first thing in the morning or right before bed. We've all heard that gratitude practice is important, and we've seen the brain scans of people who practice gratitude, so it is scientifically proven that gratitude works. But doing a whole other journaling project just does not work for me. Something that does work is when I turn out the lights, I pause for just one moment of gratitude. So not even a whole practice. I'm not doing a list of 5 things. I'm just saying one thing that I am grateful for. It usually spirals, and I think of multiple things that I'm grateful for, which is awesome. But just getting yourself into the habit of touch a light switch, name something I'm grateful for. Thomas Edison, baby. The sun was shining today, and I got to go outside for 5 minutes and just soak it in. My tea was hot. I love my tea. You don't need a journal or a meditation cushion, just a moment to end the day with something soft and something positive. If you do this at the end of the day, studies have shown practicing gratitude, even briefly, can reduce anxiety and improve sleep quality. And if it's part of a routine that you already do, even better. So let's run them through really quick one more time. 1, drink water when they do, whoever they is for you. 2, balance while you're brushing your teeth or work on your posture. And don't scroll with one hand and brush with the other. One deep breath while washing your hands. Scan your body and check in while you're waiting for your food, your tea, your coffee, whatever works best for you. Pair taking supplements with something you do daily, whatever fits for you. Stretch while the shower warms up. Pair gratitude with light switches. And remember to start with just one. Seriously, only one. And when that feels easy, stack in another. But if you try to overhaul your whole system and have it stack everything, it's just going to come crashing down around you. So cut yourself some slack, give yourself grace. It's okay. It's a human thing. Start with one. And remember that small shifts make a big difference over time, especially when you're dealing with brain fatigue or parenting stress or illness recovery. It's about making care easier, not perfect. Which one of these tips feels most doable for you? Or do you have a habit stacking tip that you could share with us? Please drop those in the comments below. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Whether you're parenting through recovery or rebuilding your routines after illness, or just trying to make it to bedtime, there is space for you here. You are not alone figuring out how to care for yourself.